Okay, so most of the news basically today I'm isolating into separate videos because it's just like, it's really good to just group them a bit. They all come together in groups, it seems like. It is just getting some of the news out there. There's a lot of news to look at, a lot of messed up stuff happening. Let's see what else is around. Suspect in custody for possession of explosives in the northwest province, there where you get all of that platinum mines, Okay, and steal the explosives from the platinum mines, and then they go and blow up ATMs and transit vans. Steal all the cash there. It happens on a weekly basis, if not on a daily basis in South Africa. So, shame. 2 children playing and the wall collapsed on them in Durban. Shame. Yeah, people are now trying to organize against crime to protect themselves. Now that is interesting. I think we'll talk about this separately because that is a topic you can talk about for hours and hours, if not days. How do I treat a stab wound, man? In South Africa, by now, you should know how to treat a stab wound. Maybe in London as well, Politics turning into chaos. Let's see what happened. So, the ANC members in Ladysmith caused chaos at the meeting. They were unhappy with the party structures in KwaZulu-Natal. And then they decided to just mess up the whole place. The venue and the contents were damaged at the meeting, and the meeting was cancelled and postponed till later. So, there you have it, just had a couple of videos about violent protests in South Africa. And even in a political meeting, the governing political party's own members do exactly the same thing. Now, it means it's just endemic. It is just standard procedure for people in South Africa. That is just bad news. That is no good. That is no good for any society. Okay, so Zuma is still costing the taxpayer a fortune. He's probably getting some income, and his lawyer bills might be paid as well. Yawn, double yawn. So what? That is not the worst thing happening in South Africa. The continual bankrupting of city councils and the national government. No public services or sectors working one bit. They're all falling apart. And the intense violent crime in South Africa and the unproductivity of the people. I would say that is really things people should worry about. But what do I know? I'm just some random person making some random videos about it. Because nobody else wants to do that, so hopefully I don't get to demonize too much, but who knows, I might just. Let's see here. What else do we have? Equal education movement thwarted by in-house injustices. Let's see what's happening here. Equal education. You don't even get equal education in the best countries in the world, man. You want equal education? No good. You get equal education, everybody gets dragged down to the lowest level. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. Equal education is a movement of leaders, parents and community leaders who aim and work for quality and equity in SA education. Really? Let's see here. So what's the difference between leaders and community leaders? They don't say, but either way, that is who them people are. Let's have a look. Okay, so they're saying, we are a group of people that's looking at equality for education, double, triple yawn. You should already have it in South Africa. If you don't have it, that's on the government. And you do not need an organization to figure that out or do something about it. But they want equality through research, analysis, and activism. That good old word activism. Yeah, man, the socialists love activism. And it brings no good fruit. Absolutely zero. Ever. Research and analysis, really, I don't think they do any research and analysis. That's utter junk. These all look like people that barely have any education to me. What kind of research and analysis will they do? Where's the professors? Where's the scientists? Not around. They're going to protest, do some activism, and burn a bunch of stuff. That's what they're going to do. Probably burn a school, burn all the books, and then complain that they don't have a school of books. Happy days. And they shouldn't really be burning stuff in South Africa. South Africa is such a warm country already, It's never cold in South Africa. Why burn stuff, You're just making stuff warmer. Why just hose stuff down with water, Make it nice and cool for the people. At least when they're protesting, they'll be nice and cool. Okay, so there is some colored person that is basically the treasurer for this organization, and he or she resigned. Yay. Because of sexual harassment. So this dude basically decided he's taking his position of authority and he's going to try and get as much as he can from the ladies. Ooh la la. So he's the third senior staff member that has resigned because of sexual harassment. So it's endemic to the group, I guess that is the kind of equality that they're looking for with research and analysis and activism. Yeah, man. Fine. So now they've got more people. It's endemic to their whole thing. I'm guessing that these guys are all doing the same kind of crap. Ooh. Deeply concerned about the events in a human dignity. In a human dignity? Social justice and equality movement. Yeah, man, just like the communists, promising the best thing ever is communism, and then when reality strikes, everybody realizes it's not. Same crap. You're dealing with human nature. Get used to it. Okay. Well, that was entertaining. Okay, South Africa becoming a dumping ground for Chinese. Let me talk about that actually also separately. I think that'd be really good. Let's stop this.